Hi, I'm Leonie Collier and I'm the content producer at BBC Hereford and Worcester. The Hereford and Worcester is a radio station, but we're also an internet site, and my job is to work with members of the community to help them make short films to put on our website. On a daily basis, I'm either going out helping people learn film techniques, showing them how to use cameras, explaining how they can tell their story. Other days I'll be researching people, researching stories. Other days I'll be editing and getting material up onto the website. I've had quite an interesting path into sort of media, I suppose, because when I went to university I did a business studies degree, and I wasn't very good at accounting, so I decided to go and try and improve my accounting by doing one of my placements in an accounting department, and it happened to be at Yorkshire Television because I was at Leeds. And I decided I absolutely hate accounting, but I really like television. So from then on up to when I graduated, I decided that I wanted to work in the media. And luckily enough, I sort of followed the path of nepotism, bumped into a girl from school who was presenting on a radio show at Nottingham, started doing some free work there, and then things have progressed from there really. So having started working in radio, I still had a dream to work in television really, so I sort of kept applying for jobs all over the country. And in the end I actually got a job back at Yorkshire Television working on their fashion programme. And in the fashion programme I was researching clothes, researching guests, going and finding locations, really being a runner I suppose in many ways. And from there I ended up back in radio. Did a news conversion course with the BBC, which I suppose is like doing a post-grad. I was lucky enough to get that through the BBC. I've worked in radio for about the last 8 years, and then I started working on a thing called Video Nation, which used to be on television, is now on the website, and that helps people tell their own stories. And from there I've progressed into filmmaking and sort of ended up back where I started in television. Working in the media, and I think it's probably more difficult than when I started sort of 11, 12 years ago, because everybody seems to want to work in the media, and I don't know why. No, I do know why, but it's a very popular subject, and so it's incredibly competitive. But I think one of the main things is actually to get more experience than just sort of going down the line of media, you know, actually to show that you've maybe worked, maybe travelled, done a different subject to media studies, or an extra subject to media studies. And then of course it's like you won't just be taken on if you've done everything you're supposed to. You have to almost have done some more. So I'd say if you can, get into a radio station, get into a newspaper, get into a television production company, and just get some experience. You do it for free, be willing to do it for free, and if you've got that, then you'll have the edge on anyone else who wants to get into the same business really.